Hey family, listening to some Bobby Brown right about now. I wanted to share something with y'all that I thought was really far out and crazy. I keep telling y'all that something is wrong with us. There is something really wrong with us as a people, especially when we are God's chosen and we do everything so far removed from Him. I mean, the downward spiral just doesn't stop. There's no end. The love of money is the root of all evil. People do any evil thing to acquire money, and then they have the audacity to say that God is blessing. So, the other day, I was looking at something on Facebook, and I hit the thing to, you know how those little, I don't even know what you call them. I'm so terrible at remembering certain things. Those, like when you're on Facebook and you see your friends' posts and stuff like that, then there's those little things on, little squares where people are doing little things in them. I don't even know what you call it. It's terrible. But anyway, maybe that's a good thing. But sometimes you see something that looks weird or funny and you think it might be something that you should look at, so you hit it. So I hit it, and then there comes the downward spiral where the next video is going to be crazier than the one before, because now you're going to get videos along the same lines of insanity, right? And so there was this Israelite sister, brown-skinned sister, black, if you will, sister. And she was sitting at a table, and she had a big spoon, the cooking spoon, the serving spoon, digging it in a pile of whiteness and eating it, talking, and it's going out her mouth and it's all around her mouth. And I'm like, is she eating cornstarch? So I began to read the comments, and yes, she was eating cornstarch. She was on a live eating cornstarch, family. Literally eating it by the big serving spoonfuls. Like, I've heard of people doing that when they're iron deficient, that people will tend to crave starch or paint or weird stuff like that. And so you get these weird cravings when you're iron deficient, or crunch it on ice and stuff like that. This lady was eating cornstarch by the big... Is this the place here? I'm going to pass where I want to go. I think this is it here. Yeah. Okay. Who's moving? I need a new phone, y'all, because the one I'm talking to you guys on, it's all cracked up. Her face is cracked and jacked. And due to that fact, I'm just a natural poet, y'all. Due to the fact that she's cracked and jacked, I need a new phone, because she is taking me places I don't want to go. I'm hitting stuff and ended up somewhere where I did not want to be. But anyway, back to the cornstarch lady. Let me park this car and chill so I can look at y'all in the eye. So cornstarch mama, I'm going to call her cornstarch sister. So cornstarch sister is chowing down on this cornstarch, and she's not just tasting it, she's literally chewing it up and swallowing it. And then she's discussing how, and I'm sitting there like this, because I'm shocked. So sometimes you will get drawn in because you just cannot believe the level of insanity. So you are going to watch because you're like, what? The way she was eating it, I knew it couldn't be healthy. And so people underneath it were saying, it was mixed reviews, and mainly they were for her. And this is what I'm talking about, how sick we are. They were like, yeah, girl, I eat a certain brand. They have different brands of cornstarch, and people tend to like a certain brand more than others. Not to coat their food mixed with flour to fry anything, but to literally eat fresh out the bag. And I also learned that certain bags of cornstarch has big blocks in them. So they like to hold it in the hand and just bite into it, and it explodes all over the plate. I'm like, wow. And guess what, family? people were giving her stars. On Facebook, when you get stars, you get money, apparently. I don't know too much about it, but she was like, thanks for the stars. The more stars they gave her, the more likes she got. She was getting paid. They're paying her to kill herself publicly. And this is what I'm talking about us. How crazy can we possibly get? Now, I looked it up. Cornstarch, we all know starchy foods, potatoes, rice, noodles, anything like that. They turn into sugar in your body. So if she's eating it by the bags full daily, because she's on there, I just scrolled through her page and I'm like, most of her videos is of her eating cornstarch. And then there's one with her husband joining her, and I'm like, what? There is a crowd of people in the world who loves cornstarch and like watching other people eat cornstarch. And she's getting rich off of it. If that ain't the craziest get rich scheme I've ever seen in my life, I'm speechless because I don't understand us at all. I really don't. I'm flabbergasted. It's crazy. She even did a skit. Her and her husband did a skit, and I'm reading the comments. They was like, this one took me out, sis. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Y'all are such a great couple, blah, blah, blah. People love giving compliments to people when they're doing the craziest crap. I'm like, wow. I'm never going to get over it, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all excuse me. I can't help but talk about these things. I'm never going to get over it. It's amazing to me. It is absolutely amazing. It's like we're in some alternate world, like some Twilight Zone or something, because the things that people are doing are so crazy. So she did a skit, her and her husband, where he has the camera, so he's walking in to the kitchen. She's laid out on the kitchen floor, people, with I was gonna say flour, with cornstarch literally all over her body, in her mouth, all around her on the floor, and she supposedly had overdosed on it. Like it was a joke. It was a skit. Overeating cornstarch ruins your heart. I looked that up. And it makes your sugar levels high, which of course can lead to diabetes. Why do we hate ourselves so much? I don't get it. Why do we hate ourselves so much? Like you would outright sit there and eat that stuff. And so many people are saying they eat it as well. It's amazing. And they're condoning her behavior, and they're egging her on. They're encouraging her. They're paying her to eat cornstarch, to kill herself. Okay. All right, family. I just wanted to share that with y'all because I just want y'all to see what I see sometimes. Like, I have so much content based on the insanity that our people are doing. It gives me something to talk about with y'all. I have things I want to share with y'all on my own, but to watch us go down into a downward spiral like this, I have to share it with you all because I don't know if you all are down with this type of activity or if you think people are really insane, as I do. Because people are crazy. They're really crazy. The cornstarch sister. Yes. I done seen some stuff and people condone all sorts of things. Women that's swinging around on poles half naked in front of their children. Women that's getting drunk and high with the children running around in the background. They're getting support. They're getting paid too. Women twerking, that's all they do is bend over half naked twerking. They're getting paid too. People love it all. Women that are morbidly obese, meaning 400 to 500 pounds. There's one on Instagram, pretty lady, seems very nice, but she is humongous. I'm sorry to say it. I'm big. And she's like 2.5 of me or something like that. And so people are praising her, saying that she's confident, she's bold, she's beautiful, don't stop being you. You would think people would say, you are a beautiful woman, a beautiful soul, but you need to take care of your health. But no. This girl has success because some clothing line now, I believe they have her modeling their clothing for them. So people can get rich almost doing and looking like anything nowadays. Even if it's something that's wrong and detrimental to your health, people like to encourage this behavior. And I'm not going to say this is my last video about this kind of stuff, because I'm sure it's not going to be, because I'll probably see something even more crazy. Yep, because that's the state of the world today. We are like Twilight Zone, just Twilight Zone life. It's like, it's unreal. It's unreal. Wow. Anyway, it is Friday. All praises to the Most High God for blessing us through another week. He didn't have to do it, family. As we traveled and we went to work and we did our daily activities, we slept, we woke up every day this week, and we lived to see this Friday. All praises to the Most High God. Let us live for Him. Let us take better care of ourselves. Let us not be so greedy for money. Let us tap into the gifts that He's blessed us with so that we can fulfill our purpose and make our money in that way. Family, have a blessed weekend and have a great day. Use your time wisely. That's what I want to say today. Use your time wisely. And I'm talking to me too. Yeah. Because I sat there and watched that. And that wasn't really using my time wisely. I was just shocked and I couldn't turn away. And then I went to another video. I think I watched 4 of her videos. Yeah. Because I said, so does she do anything else? But it was just eating cornstarch. All right, family, we really need to use our time wisely, because time is money and it gets spent quickly. Peace, love, and blessings, family.